Welcome to Rest Runes clan or family. When we say this, we say Aett or Aett in Scandinavian. So every set of runes has a family or a clan or an Aett. In the elder runes, it's Germanic, and so they say Aett. If you're using the younger runes, which are more Scandinavian based, you would say Aett. Okay. So each row here, yellow, red, white, is a family or an Aett. And so I put the runes down from 1 to 8 in their particular family, in their clan, and then I read the messages. So let's warm these runes up. They were sitting by my bay window, and it is cold here. We have to warm the ancestors up. Chilly. Okay. The elder rune set has 24 runes. The younger set has 16. Depending on the nationality or the culture, some of the rune markings are different, but a lot of times they have similar, same messages. So just FYI. So here we go. We're using the elders, 24 ancestors. What's our divine message for tonight, please? Cast. So if it does not stay on my board or I cannot see the letter face up, then that goes back into my little pouch. So I use the turquoise cloth on my board because turquoise in a native culture or in a stone crystal culture is about communication. So runes are all about communicating a message, and so that's why I use the blue. And of course these are all tribal colors, and my pouch is black. So I have some of that ingrained in me as well, based on my spouse. So I am just putting these in somewhat of an order because I'm looking for the rune Aett again, the families, and then I'm also looking for vertical messages. So I'm just quickly putting things down. Okay. So I have rune 1 here and rune 8 here. I do not have any vertical messages. Let me post this up on my little block here. I'll move my board so that you can see a little better. So we don't have any runes in the family or the clan, the Aett, in the physical plane. So we are really focusing on the emotional and mental plane, just like we did last night. And then these are 3 here. So we're really focusing on these later clans or families, the Aetts. So I also look for runes that are really close together, that have a pattern. So these 2 are together, these 2 are together, and then these 2 are together. We're missing a rune in between here. So this would be runes 3, 4, missing 5, 6, 7, 8. So we don't have any runes in the 2 position or in the 5 position tonight. So what is the message? Well, it's kind of not as definitive. I would probably focus on these 2 right here. So again, we have Issa. This is the icicle looking rune. This I means clarity, chilling out. A cautionary tale when you see this, especially on the emotional mental family. You cannot reverse this. You have to go through it. And then once you get through it, then you can move on. So these are here to stay until you make choices or decisions to get rid of things or to progress and make progress, right? So the cautionary tale on this is if you've got a lot of vices, you're kind of out of control, that needs to be controlled. Get that under wraps so that you can reach Jera. This is the rune of harvest, the wheel of fortune, the completion of a cycle. So if you're all wrapped up in all sorts of things, you really lose your focus and you can't achieve the ultimate goal. This is Perthrow. This is more the rune of fate, destiny. Okay, this is sort of your precious intuition here. It's a stroke of genius. Cautionary tale on this, if you're into gambling, this could be a downfall. Don't push the limits of your fate or destiny in a wrong manner. This is the rune Alges. This is like the elk ears. Some think it looks like a cactus or a person praying, which would be, correct, because this is all about protection. This is seeking guidance and praying to your higher power or source. Okay, so you're getting help. You're being maybe shielded from events. So this is all destiny and fate related, and this is working on the outcome and getting clarity on that. Good orderly direction, Tiwaz. Okay, this is sometimes the war rune because it looks like an arrow, but this is all about legal matters or hitting the target, reaching your goal or victory. Okay, so the cautionary tale on this one is when you're out and about, don't be envious of other people or wish them malice or try to seek revenge, because that's not going to get you anywhere but trouble basically. This M is Ewas. This is like the horse with little ears right here. So this is talking about connections with the spiritual realm. You're thinking more with your heart, and you're establishing boundaries so that you can be free to devote to the community and get increase. And there's a lot of friendship and loyalty and trust in here. So having boundaries and yet having freedom. And then this rune is the 24th rune. So this is the 8th rune in all of the families. So this is the very last one. This is the goal or the high achievement, right? So this is where we want to get to. This is the master's house. So you have followed the ancestors' directions. You've learned from the past. So you have home, assets, inheritance, family, traditions. You've got a lot of good luck going your way. This is sort of noted as the beehive. Okay. So that would be the runes tonight for the elders. Now, if we were reading the youngers, what runes would come off? Because there's only 16 in that. That means 8 runes from the elders do not appear in the younger or the oldest rune set. So out of this reading tonight, which ones would pull away? We wouldn't have Perthrow, the fate and destiny, and we wouldn't have prayer to source, Alges, and we would not have the master's house, Othala, achieving the ultimate goal. And we would not have Iwas either, which is talking about spiritual connection with the heart. So in the younger rune set, in the Scandinavian, my Danish heritage, there's only 3 runes left on the board. And so the major focus here are these 2 runes. They're the ones that are close together. So again, chill out. If you're all worked up, get calm. Look at your obstacles, overcome them, resist things that are going to pull you out of alignment. You need to control your vices so that you can reap your harvest. get what the spiritual realm or family would wish for you. You know, get good orderly direction, hit your target in your goal. There's honor and power in that rune. So that is the message for tonight. So chill out, stay focused, and make sure that you know that there is a spiritual realm out there and you're connecting it, and they're helping you get to that harvest as well. Pray. Don't take your blessings for granted and push the limit, but really value that and work with that precious intuition to know what to do. And through prayer, meditation, you can achieve Jera, the rune of Wheel of Fortune, harvest, a completion of a cycle. Okay? So bye for now. Thanks for listening, and we'll come back again tomorrow. Thanks for being part of my clan, my family. Talk to y'all later. Bye.